Today's reading is Genesis 25 through 26. We read that Isaac traveled to the land of Gerar belonging to the Philistines. There was a famine in the land, and Isaac had great possessions of flocks. And consequently, those flocks were thirsty due to this famine. So to satisfy the thirst of his flock and even of his servants, Isaac chose not to dig new wells, but to restore the wells that Abraham, his father, had previously dug in that same area. At some point, the Philistines had filled these wells with dirt and mud, attempting to prevent their use. So when Isaac arrived at the wells, he faced a decision. He could either dig new wells or take a shovel and begin clearing out the clogged ones. There's no doubt that our world is experiencing a spiritual famine. It's essential that we choose to redig the old wells of our spiritual forefathers rather than trying to create new ones. The wells of spiritual nourishment that once quenched their thirst will also quench ours. We must revisit and redig the wells of scriptural truth. Now, truth never becomes stale or outdated, but it can be forgotten. We need to reclaim the wells of prayer and fasting as well as those of holiness and sanctification. We must also restore the wells of commitment and dedication. Although these wells may not appear appealing to modern sensibilities, they will provide the spiritual nourishment that we need. Dear friends, the old wells that satisfied the thirst of previous generations will also quench the thirst of our modern generation. It is our responsibility to redig those wells which have been neglected and filled with worldly distractions and carnality.